you from the mall's point of view?
Thank you so much,
Yeah,
Sanjay, and thank you
yeah,
so much,
thank
everybody.
you.
Uh, the thing is, first let me tell you about Freeport. Freeport is a UK-based mall management company which runs around 20 malls in Europe and all over the world. We represent India and we are setting up outlet malls in India. So at the moment, we are signing up build-to-suit deals. So that makes me also wear both the hats, which is the master lessee for the developer with whom I will be signing up a MG. So I become his master lessee, and then I will be subleasing his property to the other retailers, and that makes me the developer as well. So it is not that the pain is not heard, and I've been, listening very patiently, and also we feel the pain. It is not that developers are not feeling the pain, but who will listen to the developers' pain as well? Because the situation. It is nobody's the villain here. I feel it is the situation who is the villain. What happens is whenever googly is thrown on you, you rely on your experiences. उस समय हुआ था 2008 में हुआ था we did this इस समय हुआ था we did that. So this pandemic has thrown us in a situation where we have no experiences to fall back upon and gain knowledge from there that this is the way I should have handled this situation. We are in a situation which is new to you, which is new to retailers, which is new to developers. We had never woven this in any of the contracts. We had never woven in any of our financial things. So it is, I'm reminded of George Floyd, which I was talking in the morning, also telling that I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. And there is a pressure on the neck. In the case of retailer, the pressure is malls. And in the case of developers, the pressure is from the retailers. And both of us are kind of, shouting, I can't breathe, I can't breathe, I can't breathe. Look at the situation for developers who has a constant outflow. He has paid something to acquire the land. He has built up the shops. He has not made Taj Mahal that generation would follow, come, admire, go back. So this is his livelihood. Like retailers have a product, developer has the product, which are shops. He has to earn out of that. He has to earn a living, make his living out of that shop. And he has to pay the bank. Government has not given any relief to the developers, I feel. And they have to still pay those EMIs. He has to run, and being optimistic, he has to maintain that mall for you to come back and open up and work peacefully there. So he has to keep his security, he has to keep his housekeeping, he has to keep the diesel running, he has to see the mall ops running. So that doesn't mean that you should not get relief. It is not something like that. It is something where a collaboration, I think COVID should also lead to collaborations. Collaborative efforts have to be looked upon. You have to listen to my pain, I have to listen to your pain. So I think mall owners and retailers should sit together. See, what I feel and what I've done with my developer is I sat down with them. We thrashed out. We thrashed out what is your basic. We have to be very transparent here. What is your basic outgoing so that the mall developer also doesn't die? I cannot ask you the same rent. So as a developer, you see, मेरा इतना bank outgoing है, इतना है इसके बगैर, I will also not breathe and I will not survive. So maybe this is the minimum rent I would require to survive. So that time the sale price should not be taken into consideration, only the survival. This is now the question of survival, and the survival of the fittest would prevail. And we have to, together we have to. Malls will be empty without retailers, and retailers have to express themselves somewhere. So we have to join hands, collaboratively look that where all our funds should collectively go. And once we are together, then we will build up the confidence of the customer, who will ultimately provide us bread and butter. If we are locked horns with each other and we are not putting efforts there to give that confidence to the customer that they are together in it and they are going to make my mall safe, this is the best place to go with my family to shop, eat, drink, whatever. So this will come when I'm relaxed. कि मेरा को bank will not come on my back, my security will be paid, my operations will be paid, my everything will be paid. So, we have to there is no black, there is no white. कोई खलनायक नहीं है यहाँ पे. We have to look for that little ग्रे एरिया, थोड़ा रिटेलर्स को आगे आना है, थोड़ा सा मॉल को स्टेप बैक करना है, एंड वी हैव टू पुट इट दैट, अदरवाइज बोथ ऑफ us are going to suffer, nobody else is going to suffer. See, everything online, 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 everything is not online. There is something known as experience also. And what is that online good about when I cannot wear the dress and show it off somewhere? So we are social beings. We have to provide that safe social atmosphere to my customer. And I have to provide good retail when he comes to that property. That good retail will be, you all have to come there. So I have to see that you survive, and you have to see that I survive. We both have to, hold each other's hand and say that minimum itna and minimum itna hona chahiye. And I think going forward, it should be woven in the legal contracts also. Should in case there is a pandemic, this is what is expected out of you. This is what should be there. This is the minimum, so that you also in your operational cost, weave that thing in your operational cost, that for 6 months shouldn't, because these are going to come. Now this is a Pandora box which is opened, and I feel we have handled it also. Scare has driven us. So this scare which has instilled now, ये तो अभी बीज पड़ा है, ये अभी पढ़ के पौधा बन के पेड़ बनेगा. So this is our next generation. For everything they will say band karo, band karo, band karo. So this kind of thing we will have to weave in, and we will have to put our efforts into it so that both of us survive. Now Kavindra was saying that everybody has to win. Yes, this is the way forward. Everybody has to win. And there is going to be, as he was saying, there is going to be a second wave. Yes, there is going to be a second wave. And this is the time that we should lay a very good foundation for that second wave. Because if we are not together, if we'll die in the first wave, who is going to survive the second wave? So this is what I was thinking. And with my going forward, all the contracts which I'm doing, I am sitting with the developer, I'm thrashing it out. I'm looking at I am also looking at the developers, how much outgoing he has, and what should be my effort to put that lowest MG there. There will be an MG which will be good times MG, and there'll be a MG which will be a pandemic MG. And this is what I have done with my contract, and this I've already done it.